grab the monkey bars, but I just slipped and landed on my wrist.
I was snowboarding.
Your story's already cooler than mine.
And my wrist fell on a chunk of ice and broke in 3 places.
Damn.
And then when I went to tell my mom, who was in the ski lodge, I'm like, hey, Mom, I fell on a chunk of ice while snowboarding, and my wrist really hurts. And the first thing she said to me is, get back out there. We paid a lot of money for you to go and snowboard. And I'm like, but my wrist hurts. And it pull it off, and, like, my wrist is black.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, maybe this is a little more serious.
And put some ice on it. Am I right?
Yeah, really.
Funny joke. All right, Blade Sidereus, it is. We do start out as Sheik.
We win. So at least we win.
That's right.
So I'm so intrigued to see this.
Blade has been absolutely slaying recently.
Yeah.
He's been a murder machine this last few weeks. He won like 2 in a row, and then last week he got second, but he reset grand finals.
Definitely. Yeah, this guy, he's taken like that top 20 last PR for Smash 4. And he said, you know, this is going to be my time to push myself as hard as I can to be the top player I know I am.
Yeah. Okay. Where's he going, though? Blade's very good. He belongs on the PR. When he's not on the PR, you know that.
You know it was just an off season.
Yeah,
for
something happened.
That was a really good back air. Okay. That's one of the hardest things for, like, in this matchup, in my opinion, for Sheik, is that normally you have, like, these normalized edge guard situations that you can put every character into. But because of how good Lucas's air dodge is and the fact that his snake tether can reach the ledge from so far away, most of your typical edge guard situations don't work. Like, you just can't bouncing fish. You have to go for the setups like that, the nair, because he'll just air dodge and tether through needles. So
yeah, by far the biggest. Well, they're not very similar at all, really, honestly. But the biggest difference between Ness and Lucas is he doesn't have to rely on the up B to recover.
Exactly. That's what makes, in my opinion, Lucas probably a slightly better character.
I think a lot people didn't used to think that, but I think nowadays that may be the common opinion.
Yeah, I think just over the like the progression of the meta, it's really come down to, like, we've seen how strong grapplers can be.
Yeah, and on top of that, Lucas is more defensive, and the meta has been shifting toward rewarding defensive play and rewarding edge guarding, which is terrible for Ness. So all 3 of those things are in Lucas's favor: the buff to grappling, defensive play, and edge guarding.
Yeah. And we see the first kill come out from
That was a good grab, but that mash was even better.
Oh my god. That's all right, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get grabbed, so I'm going to start mashing it a few years in advance.
Predictive mash.
Oh, no jump.
He doesn't have a jump, but he does have the grapple. That doesn't. He can come back from there if he can make it wrap around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he might have just been too low, because you could tell.
I think that the bubble went into the blast zone.
Yeah, and he definitely he like delayed that air dodge a lot. Like, you could tell he was trying to tech, because he knew that after the air dodge into tether, because you're not invincible on the tether until you actually grab the ledge.
Yeah.
So you can hit them out of it.
And my very favorite thing in the world is to run off a Falcon and stomp people out of their tether.
That's a feels good man moment.
Yeah. I did it to Viev. Shout out to him. I ran off and kneed him out of his tether.
Oh my god. And with like on Zero Suit, that's even like better.
Yeah.
Ooh, no jump here, but Sid just gonna make it back. And Blade taking game 1 with
he only had like 6%.
Yeah.
On his second stock.
And really showing that just thinking quick on your feet against these space boys, especially one as elusive as Lucas.
Yeah,
Elusive. Oh, nice nair bouncing fish. Get that needle. Yep, just what he needed.
Oh, the bouncing fish was not in the right position, but it's the exact same kill that he got to win the first game.
And you know the reason why that's really, like, he's not teching is because by the time he's done, like, air dodge into tether.
In the tether, he's within the frame window that you can't tech.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. So he's not able to tech at all, and that's just not going to help him.
Yeah,
against
you
his
might want
recovery. He's got to find a different avenue to get back on stage.
Just not air dodge before the tether.
Yeah.
Unless it's absolutely necessary.
I'm pretty sure he can get around it.
Yeah.
All right, back there. Oh my god.
That DI was horrible. Oh my gosh. He's alive though, so that means it was good.
Cool.
Technically, it was good DI because he got in as far away as possible.
It was good enough.
Yeah.
That is for certain. Bear, going for these nice bears. What's crazy is that, like, if you read how... Oh, that should be a death.
No, he went for the down air, so the up air. Maybe the up air wouldn't have quite killed yet.
Yeah, that bear was definitely a mix-up there.
But
fish.
on town, on Sheik, I think that the up air would have killed. Feels like
I think he might have been second-guessing how his rage would have integrated into the potential string.
No jump for Blade, but Sheik can recover.
Yeah, it's Sheik. The moment that... Oh! He needled
that was
into...
so high up. That was such a goofy, neutral, needle bouncing fish.
Oh, man.
Blade, that's just... This set, these are two very evenly matched players, but this set tells a totally different story.
Definitely. And I know Nam is right there in the background. He is looking on because over the course of the beginning of this season, Sidereus had Nam's number.
Yeah.
And like it would take Nam to bust out his core and to even take sets. Nice air dodge read.
Forward air is not going to kill, but Luke is at 153. That's a very high percent. I don't know if you played Smash Bros before. Up throw alone is going to take it.
153%. Rage Lucas. Yeah. Let's see what he can do. Oh, bouncing fish, okay. That was the hardest call out on a rollback I've ever seen. But you know, like most people when they are like in this position where they have such a huge deficit and their opponent just comes right at them, they're going to roll
through them. Yeah.
But he just rolled he rolled into the middle. Oh,
this is gonna be.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, Blade was close to dying from that.
If he had fastball, in there, that might.
That's what I did against Yanni. Do you remember that last week?
I actually missed it because I was playing a loser's bracket set at that time.
Oh, I thought you commentated it.